Brian, would you like to hit that intro, buddy?
Ooh. Dang.
I also have my little son here. Guys, join us. We're live. B Weeks. How do we feel today?
Man, I am so hyped.
How do we feel
Week
hyped?
1, baby.
You feel hyped?
Super hyped. Let's do it.
Beautiful. I just want to start off today with saying thank you guys for sticking along and making sure that we're having a great stream. And if you guys have anything that you'd like to add with us, just let us know. I'm gonna be careful. My kid's all over the place. He's smacking on everything.
Got the bang drum.
Yeah, I know. Actually, he's using the computer, unfortunately.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, my kid uses a $1,000 laptop as his drum. Anywho, so I have the last business in order up first. I apologize, guys. That is not what we're going to be focusing on. What we're going to be focusing on today is, well, that's later. What we're going to be focusing on first is this. We would just like to say that we hope Ricky Pearsall is okay.
I believe he was already released. Was he not?
I believe he is. I'm just, I just want to say, prayers go out. This guy's a beast for wrestling a gun away from someone and subsequently coming out of that alive, luckily.
Yeah.
They say he'll be down for 4 weeks. We'll see what happens. Don't forget, join us on YouTube. He'll be down for 4 weeks. Will he come back into the fold immediately? Will he not? I'm not sure. I can't wait to find out. And I hope everything is good with him.
Yeah,
Transition
dude's a beast,
over.
man. He gets shot, and he's going to play within the month. Michael Thomas
that's
stubs
crazy.
his toe on a coffee table and is out for 3 years.
No comment.
Oh, Riyadh hating on SF. What's new?
I'm on mute. Who's on mute? I'm on mute. He's on mute. What's on mute? You said mute question mark. Transitioning, though. Who here has not actually done their fantasy draft? If you have not done your fantasy draft, I would suggest checking out Fantasy Pros. This is not a sponsored video. I just use Fantasy Pros just for the ideas, content of looking at the top guys. When you're in an 8-man league, everyone's going to have great players. When you're in a 12-man league, it starts to get a little bit more difficult. So I have my cheat sheet here. Could you use it? No. B Weeks, what do you use as your cheat sheet?
My brain. To be honest, I don't really use any cheat sheets. I mean, every now and then I'll look at like inside info on Sleeper, but I mean, besides that, I just read about new players' injuries, especially all you need to know.
You're not wrong. Players are either getting traded or injured.
The biggest thing for me is like you have to look at the preseasons, who's getting first team snaps, like all the OTAs, just who's staying healthy, where they're at in the offense. That goes a long way.
It does. I'm not going to lie. When people see CMC at the top, but then also questionable, like every season I think he's been questionable. It's like...
Well, he was a full participant today, so I feel like he's good to go.
He is. They still have him on the questionable list.
They have to do that. I'm sure that he'll be, quote-unquote, green dot healthy by, like, Thursday.
For sure. Sounds about right. Again, guys, if you haven't actually had your draft, guys, let us know in the comments below. And on top of that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Sponsor the video. Give us money.
Jeez. Yeah, sponsor the video. We need your money.
Yes.
I'm just kidding, guys. We do this for fun. We do this to help you guys. Come on.
Oh, yeah. People need our help. If you haven't done your fantasy draft, that's actually insane. Because, like, 2 days? Thursday night football?
Yeah.
You got to do that now.
I believe it.
I was doing fantasy, either did it last weekend or did it this weekend. So, say 99% of everyone should be covered.
Well, once again, if you are just doing it or you had done it and you're looking into maybe waiver wire pickups, we'll check out some people that might be still sitting on the waiver wire of other teams. But as far as people who have been picked, let's go through mine and Brian's team for this upcoming season in this 8-man league. Now, again, this 8-man league...
Yeah, it's stacked.
It's ridiculous. There's just a plethora of good players, and it's unfair. So Richard's come down because they didn't allow me to have Dick as my name. And it's fine. I get it. But I'm going to be having a star-studded team with Joe Burrows as my quarterback, Christian McCaffrey as my running back with ETN Jr., a little bit of Garrett Wilson and Cooper Kupp action with, of course, Travis Kelce sitting there beautifully with Drake London as a flex, Baltimore's defense, and Baltimore's kicker. That's
not bad at all. What about that bench?
That's my main lineup, baby. A
Who's
bench
on your
sitting with
bench?
Tajay Spears that I got by accident. Some Josh Jacobs that I understand I need or want. Some Brandon Ayuk because obviously. I don't even think of I picked Zay Flowers or Zamir White, but they did end up on my squad, and I am okay with it.
Zay Flowers is decent. Zamir White's going to be very interesting to see.
Yeah, it's going to be huge. Whatever does happen, we'll be excited to watch. But he is sitting currently on bench, so we all know we don't have to go crazy about it. But Javonte Williams, he's also sitting there comfortably. And Justice Hill I picked up recently because I missed the mark on getting Mark Henry. Mark Henry, I'm weak.
The world's strongest
man. Sorry, WWE on my mind. Derrick Henry. But his backup is Justice Hill. So we'll see what happens, how that plays out. And since they are a run-heavy offense, it could be playing into my favor. Let's see what Mr. B Weeks has in.
Yeah, show them my legendary team.
Also, I got a C on my squad. A sad C.
Sure, everyone got a C. It's all dumb.
My fake picks were like an A. So I'm like, oh, okay, got it. There's something different. So, obviously, starting at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
Who else?
I think this is his third year in a row where he had picked Anthony Richardson.
I mean, he's only been in the league for 2 years, so.
My bad. Fact check that. Second year in a row picking Jonathan Taylor.
That is correct.
I believe because he had first round last year, and he broke his leg, so it didn't matter.
What? No, he didn't.
I'm sorry. He didn't. Year before.
Also, untrue.
What happened? What happened with him?
No, he was just on a contract holdout and had like a minor ankle sprain the year before. But after the
Did he put up the numbers that you were hoping for?
last year?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously coming back week 5, getting activated from the PUP list, wasn't expecting too much because Zach Moss was just dealing.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really expect anything instantly, but once it was clear that Zach Moss needed to take a step back, let JT do what he does, he was off and running. There was only like one game that was like, okay, but everything else was like 80-plus yards, over a touchdown a game. I was very happy with it. And that was with Gardner Minshew, so everyone kind of knew that we were going to run the ball a lot just to make him not throw the ball. Nothing against Uncle Rico. I like Minshew, but yeah, he isn't Anthony Richardson talent-wise or anything-wise.
We appreciate your comment, Riyadh, as I am not going to lose week 1, but B Weeks, I appreciate you in your description of how you believe your squad is going to be superior to anyone else's, considering you have not only the quarterback but the running back from Indianapolis.
Oh, yeah.
Rounding out a team with Saquon Barkley, Tyreek Hill, Nico Collins, Dalton Kincaid, Rashad White, the Jets D.
Iffy for week 1 just because they're going against the Niners, but, you know, they're
And-
still a great defense.
and Matt Gay. Are you playing around with me now? What are you doing?
I saw Matt Gay's dealing with like a groin injury right now, so might have to go with another kicker. Who knows?
I saw that too because in my other league I picked up Matt Gay because Young Ho Koo was gone, so I was kind of sad about that.
Yeah.
So was Tucker. So
And Matt Gay's a beast, man. That guy gave me like I think it was 20 or 21 points in the game last year. Hit 4 50-yard field goals and like 3 extra points. It's like, damn.
so when it mattered most, you were okay with it?
Oh yeah, as long as he stays healthy.
Good, I love it. Well, I don't get to see your bench. Oh, here we go.
Really?
There we go.
My bench is pretty stacked too. To
Here
be
we go
honest.
again with one more Indianapolis Colts. How many Niners do I have? I think I have 2 Niners. I have CMC and I have Brandon Ayuk. This guy's got 3 Colts on here.
I got 4.
Michael Pittman. Jeez.
Matt Gay.
Matt Gay, that's right. Michael Pittman Jr., Kenneth Walker III, Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I got running back stacked, bro.
That is interesting.
I'm
Malik
happy with my wide
Nabers.
receivers.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one. Amari Cooper, George Pickens. That one's. I can't believe I didn't really pick that one up earlier in my other draft, but a good selection. Brock Browns, Brock
Mm.
Bowers as your tight end too. That's interesting, actually.
Dude, he has potential to be top 5 tight end the entire year. This man was so good in college last year. So we'll
How
see.
is that scheme ran? That's good. It's going to be very interesting, too. Don't forget to join us on YouTube. We are live now.
Yes.
I honestly think Austin Eckler is a good run for that one as well. But we'll see what happens as week 1 kind of rolls on through.
Does it show you my IR?
It does. Nick Chubb is sitting down there.
Yes, sir. If ever he comes back, like what, week 6 or week 7, may have to activate him.
This guy must be tired again. Or he just wants to play some more. He's at that level. I know. I'm debating soccer or football. Americano. What?
Put him in boxing.
Put him in boxing? MMA?
Oh, yeah.
Beat some butt.
Oh, my God. There it goes. I don't think so. The mic fell out, though. He's a strong baby.
Good job, Zayden.
Threw that down.
I know. This guy has been doing nothing but walking, or at least trying to walk and get his hands on everything. Yes, you. Look at you, silly. Yep, that's what you just ripped down. Please don't do it again. I have a second squad that's actually a 10-man league, and I was going to have a third squad with a 12-man league. The only problem with the 12-man league is the person that I joined it with, it was random, and it was interesting that I actually looked through the feed of the chat. Normally, didn't bother me until I got like a message saying that CMC is off the table because of the previous winner. And then I looked through the chat to wonder, did everyone agree on it? And at first, no. And I didn't even know of it until like 30 minutes to the draft. And I said, take me out.
Yep.
People were fighting for it to be a fair one and then not. And I'm like, well, I'm already in 2. I said I can be in a third one next year. Oh, wait, I will be in a third one this year, technically with B weeks, but that's a one-on-one battle. So, if you have not picked your squad yet, keep an eye out on all the players that we talk about today.
Yes.
We're going to walk past my second squad, and we're going to go into a little bit of a week 1 schedule. Coming in on Thursday, baby.
Thursday night football.
Thursday night football, Chiefs, Ravens.
It's going to be a good game. Going to be a good game.
It's going to be a stacked offense, stacked defense type of battle between both of them. This kid is just jumping all around me. I love it. Green Bay, Eagles, Friday night. Peacock exclusive. How do you feel about that? Peacock
I didn't
exclusive.
know that, to be honest. That's very irritating. I have Peacock, but that's just dumb.
Why?
Why is it dumb? I don't like these, like, oh, you got to get Amazon Prime to watch this. You got to get Peacock. Like, dude, just put it on cable or ESPN or anything that you don't need to get a stream service for. To me, it's just annoying.
I understand, yeah.
It's like when they do the MLB, like, Apple TV exclusive. Like, dude, I don't have an Apple account. I'm not going to set one up just to watch a baseball game. I'll just stream it online. It's a lot easier.
I mean, I use streaming for a lot of things. We're not going to be specific. I'm not going to give out all my secrets right now. It's dumb. But don't forget to join us on YouTube. We're live, guys. So I do have my streaming platforms that I love to use. So, like, for this one, I have Peacock too. It's not even mine. I didn't say that. But I will be watching that Packers-Eagles game. Dang, no, I think I have work Friday. Oh, well. I will be watching it from a streaming service.
When aren't
it
you
is
working?
What it is. Well, Peacock exclusive, them in Brazil. It's going to be an interesting game.
Oh, yeah, it's in Brazil.
It is in Brazil. And
crazy.
Players are not happy, and people are not happy.
I'm sure they are. Week 1, you have to go to Brazil.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they are going to do in the environment, especially because no one's really going to have an advantage. So
I don't know what the weather's going to be like. It's going to be so humid, I bet.
Ooh. I never really thought of that, huh?
They're going to be sticky icky. Hurt's going to go off.
Hurt's going to go off? Oh.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I feel like people are sleeping on the Packers. That's a good team. But we shall see. And Hurts doesn't need to run it as much anymore.
I don't think he doesn't have to put his body on the line that much.
Mm-hmm.
He'll still be squatting hard, hopefully. Rounding into Sunday, Steelers, Falcons, Cardinals, Bills, Titans, Bears, Patriots, Bengals. Is Jamar Chase going to play?
As far as I know, yeah.
He's going to play?
As far as I know. We shall see.
I don't know. I don't think he's going to play.
Mm.
It'll be interesting.
I mean, it's an in-house holdout, so I feel like he's been a part of everything.
So you think he'll just pick right back up? Like,
I feel like he's going to go off and be like, that's why you need to pay me.
Okay, I could see that. I understand. I love that.
But if he doesn't go off, and that's not going to help his case.
So those are our 4 early morning games, the 10 a.m. games.
There's still more 10 a.m. games because I know the Colts.
Oh, the Colts. I'm sorry. You're right.
Ooh, baby. We always play at 10 a.m. Unless it's versus a West Coast team.
4 more 10 a.m. There's 8 10 a.m. games. Good Lord. How am I supposed to watch 10 games all at once?
Red Zone.
Red Zone. Stream Red Zone now. I'm just kidding. This is not paid, I swear, guys.
I always have 3 screens going on when I'm watching football.
He does.
Everything.
He does. It's not even a joke. He does. Crazy.
It's my life. Every Sunday.
And he sends it to us, too. So be ready. Texans, Colts.
Oof.
Obviously, B Weeks has a 30-minute segment on this. Shoot.
Oh, man. You just want me to go off for 30 minutes right now? Colts, baby. Colts. It's going to be a good game, though, because our secondary's weak. That's obvious. Nico Collins, Tank Dell, obviously Stephon Diggs, added Joe Mixon. Texans are a stacked team, man. I can't overlook it. They might even have money to go all the way, but they got to get past the Colts first. So.
Oh, Trevor Fox said I heard.
Oh, Trevor's here. What's up, Trevor?
17 games this season.
He's the most hating guy ever, bro. But I love him. I love you, Trevor. But yeah, CMC's gonna break his ankle.
Wow. Why? Wow. Is Trevor?
He's one of my Bay homies.
Is he a Niner fan?
Of course he is.
So
that's why he's always depressed.
That's why they're gonna win the AFC South. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Riyadh is fighting for. Okay. Is that all you have to say about that Colts-Texan matchup?
I mean, I was just talking about how the Texans are stacked. I don't even want to go on a tangent right now about how I just want everything to go well for the Colts. But I do very badly. Just stay healthy. That's all I want to say. Stay healthy. You know.
Jags, Dolphins. I feel like both of those teams have something to prove.
That's going to be a good game. Jags have a good defense. Obviously, we all know the Dolphins have an amazing offense. I want to say they did some additions in their defense. I just don't know off the top of my head right now. But we'll see. We'll see.
That'll be an interesting matchup. I think that'll be one to watch. Panthers, Saints. Probably not a matchup to watch.
That's going to be disgusting.
But if you do have some Taysom Hill, better hope he going to be doing some Taysom Hill things. That's my goal. That's why I got him. Will he do anything against the Panthers? We'll see what happens. Will
Derek
Young
Carr's
do
going to
anything?
get sacked 8 times.
Jeez.
They have no O-line, bro. They're the 32nd ranked offensive line. They are dead last.
That is terrible. Always wondering what's going on.
Trevor asked if the Bears are going to have a good year. I mean, their offense is stacked, man. That addition with Keenan Allen, Rome Odunze. Oof.
I would be surprised if they don't have a different season than they have been having.
Yeah, the biggest thing is just their defense, man. Like, after Urlacher, I can't remember a big name defender on the Bears, and I'm probably overlooking one or two, but still, like, this is the Bears we're talking about, man. Didn't they go 0-16? No, they went, I think, 1-15.
Yeah, I think it was pretty atrocious.
It was the Browns that went 0-16. Yeah, they're awful. So anything with a winning record is like, say, an A+ season for them with their zesty quarterback. The Bears.
He said it's laughable.
Basically.
Dang. Zayden, you're mean. All right, Vikings,
The
Giants.
Bears.
Vikings, Giants could be a good matchup considering they're two broken teams.
I mean, one's basically fully healthy, and the other one just lost their starting QB, and the Price still will win.
Well, healthy or not, do the Vikings have what it takes?
No, I'm saying the Giants are basically fully healthy because they got Daniel Jones, Malik Neighbors. I honestly don't know who their running back is this year. Oh, I want to say I'm overlooking actually a decent name one, too.
Okay.
Not off the top of my head. But besides McCarthy going out, I feel like the Vikings have all their starters, so it should be good. And I think they got Aaron Jones this year, too.
Yeah, as far as I remember. That'll be interesting, honestly. I do believe that
Vikings should still clinch that division, in my opinion.
the Giants can pull up an upset.
Yeah.
The Giants can pull an upset.
Danny Dimes
That's what I'm saying.
though. Ooh, we'll see.
Healthy or not, can the Vikings show up?
Just give it to Justin Jefferson.
You would think.
That's all you got to do.
Like in the next one, Raiders, Chargers. Way to start off.
I think I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
You okay?
No, you said Raiders.
Oh, poor guy. It's not that devastating.
Brock Bowers, though, man. He's going to be amazing.
Oh, yeah, that's right, huh? You said you're looking forward to that matchup.
And yes, Trevor, sadly, Diggs
Don't forget,
destroyed that
join
team.
us live, YouTube.
Ever since the miracle. Oof. Haven't done anything.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you give it to Devontae, good things will happen.
Yeah?
Oh, here we go.
Definitely won't be Zamir White getting the ball.
Oh. Ooh. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I will say, though, the Chargers do have a secret weapon in the locker room.
Who is it?
It's Harbaugh, baby. It's Harbaugh, baby.
He likes to throw the ball.
Bro, it's going to be very interesting to see those Chargers come out there. I feel like it's going to be a new environment. I feel like it's going to be a new team. I feel like it's going to be something that no one's really expecting to see them do.
Ladd McConkey. Number one.
Ladd McConkey.
Such a sleeper. He's going to be crazy in that offense. I already know. Or he'll just get hurt. Seems like the Chargers always like to get hurt every single year.
Eesh. You're not wrong. I feel like that is a thing. And they can never finish down the stretch.
Facts.
Speaking of teams that can't finish down the stretch, Seahawks, Broncos. Seahawks have been
the Sea Chickens.
Just missing the ball ever since Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll. They're I don't know. I think they're in a rebuilding state. They're playing with Gene now. I don't think it's a contending team. I don't know if they think that they're a contending team.
I think they do. Their defense is still good. Just you guys need to get a QB that's gonna last for a long time and prove himself. Don't get me wrong, I like Geno Smith. Like, I'm so happy for him getting the bag, proving himself to be a starter again. But he's not, at least in my opinion, he's not going to be the guy that puts the team on his back and single-handedly wins you the game.
Fair enough. I feel like.
But Walker the third is.
What about
beast.
DK?
Who?
DK.
No, he's good. Yeah, like they have a good offense. Tyler Lockett. I think they still have Smith and Jigba, I believe, as well. Second year.
Yeah, they have a team, but can they finish?
We'll see. They're also in like the toughest division in football too, so that sucks for them. Minus the Cardinals, obviously.
You know, I feel it. And I was just gonna say, if they're gonna have to any opportunity, they have to get into a wild card spot. So it's gonna be interesting.
Watch, they're gonna go 0-17 and then draft Arch Manning.
That's not a bad idea.
Just tank, get a Manning.
Oh, that would be crazy.
So much talk about the Seahawks, Zayden starting to cough.
I know, right? He said, just get me to the next one. Cowboys, Browns.
Oh, that's not much better. Cowboys, I hope, go 0-17. But they probably won't. They're probably going to go 12-5 or like 13-4 in the regular season. Everyone's going to say, oh, my God, the Cowboys. And then they're going to lose the first round because Dak just doesn't know what to do. And it's going to be hilarious. Stephen A. Smith is going to have a field day like he always does. And I can't wait for it.
I can't wait for it, dude. I love it when he just goes off. I mean, is it mean that I enjoy that? Probably.
All the fans crying. Oh, I love it so much.
It's a hard time, you know. How about them Cowboys?
We them boys.
We them boys, yeah. I think the Browns are going to shit on them.
That'd be crazy.
I'm ready for it.
If Deshaun Watson stops doing you know what, but
oh,
I don't know, man. He hasn't been a great quarterback in the last 4 years. He was really good in the Texans and then just chose to get arrested and get hella money and not play well.
Well, money changes a person. So does other stuff. Okay, I'm just not allowed to have anything nice now?
How much does this mouse cost?
I know. It's a $100 mouse, bro. I'm just kidding.
Not anymore.
Right? All right, rounding off, we got Bucks Commanders. Obviously, that's going to be a good battle.
Bucks.
Ooh, Bucks for the win?
Oh, easily, bro.
This kid, you're crazy. You're just trying to get everything.
Yeah, Browns defense.
You think so?
No, I'm just going back. Browns defense is they're just gonna feed him the ball. Give me all the flex points. I love it.
I don't know.
Feed him. Let Baker bake. Exactly.
Well, this kid's destroying everything. Rams, Lions. Amon-Ra cook. Let Amon-Ra cook.
Dude, Puka versus Amon-Ra, and obviously, freaking Cooper Kupp. Oh, man, that game is going to be nuts. And was it Jameson Williams? I think it's Williams, unless I'm stupid. He's going to be healthy. He's going to be the deep threat when Amon-Ra takes 4 men away. It's going to be a good game. I know Corey has his spirit on that game for the Rams. Freaking Mr. Matthew Stafford. Gawk, gawk, gawk.
I don't know about that one. I think that one's going to be I don't want to say an overrated matchup.
It's going to be a good game, bro.
Yeah.
I feel
like
Rams
the Lions are going to go on 4th every time.
With a fake punt.
Yeah, and the Rams are just going to, lose their shit.
No, man. Rams are slept on.
All right.
They're a good team.
This is the one we've all been waiting for. Jets, Niners. Jets, Niners.
I'll let you speak on this one.
Aaron Rodgers returns to the Bay with a repaired leg, hoping to bring back a championship to New York.
New Jersey.
New Jersey, my bad.
Is it?
You're right.
No, it is New York, but that's a
specifically.
joke.
Man,
Oh,
why you keep throwing my stuff around?
because you don't deserve nice things.
Apparently not. There we go. Anywho, unfortunately, the 49ers are going to be there. What?
Over you, Trevor. It says Roger's going to die in the third play.
Oh, man.
Nick Bosa just snaps his other leg.
I want to see a good game, but I don't. I want to see the Niners go out there and fire on all cylinders. Offense, defense. You know what I see them messing up with? Special teams.
Oh, freaking Riyadh smoking some crack.
Oh, man. Jets winning the Super Bowl. Hashtag hot take.
What's up, Jose? Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Good. He said this time it's good. Last time, ass.
Yeah.
Hey, every time's a work in progress. We're trying to do what we can to make this as beautiful, seamless as possible for you guys to get your information, to join us along, and to have a great fantasy season as my child is jumping around.
They're gonna put Aaron Rodgers, middle linebacker. He's gonna jump over all the offensive line, break CMC's neck, fumble the ball, and get it down for a touchdown. And then,
oh yeah, the new kickoff is terrible.
I love it. I love it.
Hate it. I just don't understand. I mean, I get it. I understand.
It is going to ruin someone's season.
Yeah, it's
going to kill someone.
Yeah, there's going to
so
be a lot of
exciting,
runbacks. There's going to be a lot of people getting their shit tossed.
It's super fun on Madden. I already have like 3 kickoff return for a TD. You just got to find a seam.
Sheesh. Is it gonna be that easy too? Is it gonna be that simple? That's what I'm wondering too. And why? And can you plug that hole? Is there a way?
Yeah, it's funny too because the whole reason the XFL did that, like, oh, it's gonna limit injuries. It's gonna just make more blocking and seams. Like, dude, I've seen people almost die in the preseason doing that. What was it that one Jags player almost got a house call, but I think got tackled like the 5 or 10. Didn't have the wind in him. It's preseason. He wasn't fit.
Well, those are your matchups, guys. And I hope that when you guys are looking at your fantasy players, you understand the matchups that are coming through. Honestly, I was not that guy. I would be like, hey, this guy just that guy, yeah. CD Lamb is always going to go off. It don't matter what team he's playing. It matters what team they're playing, okay? Matchups are huge.
It didn't matter last year. The man had like 25 points in every game.
Yeah, you're right. CD, that's not a good example.
Well, there's also no one else to throw to on that entire team.
Yeah.
Brandon Cooks is dog water. Name someone else on the team that's going to be a receiver.
Yeah, that's tough. Dak himself.
Oh, God.
Throw it to himself.
Zeke.
Gets batted down, and he gets it.
Like Marcus Mariota throwing himself a touchdown.
Yeah, love that. Love that. Guys, let's see who's injured.
Injured. Kind of off topic.
What are you
because we're
doing?
starting injuries, but did you see that Leonard Fournette might sign with the Colts? I saw that.
No, I did not.
Saw that. I think it was early this morning or late last night. He's doing a visit with them today. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but also I wouldn't be mad at it. That'd be kind of cool.
He's a free agent right now?
Yeah, no one has him, which is baffling to me. He got that ring with Brady, show that he can be a receiving back and a power back, and no one wanted to pay him after that. It's kind of weird.
Well, if no one does pay them and you do pay them, I hope you guys make it worth it.
Hey, I hope we never see him. JT, stay healthy. Fournette is not. Well, he might be washed, but we'll see. I think he's like 31 or 32, so that is kind of old, but we'll see. Yeah. JT's not hurt all the time. Get out of here, Trevor.
Beautiful. All right, guys.
Get outta here
Transitioning
with
fully to YouTube instead of having Instagram up as well. feeding my child here because he's semi-hungry.
Children don't get hungry.
Also, he loves steak, and I just cooked him some. He's pulling my hand in and away.
Man, everyone's hating in the chat right now. 90? Oh, my God.
Oh, dang.
Everyone forgets JT's healthy. He's the best, if not top 3 back in the league, man. Led the league in rushing. Don't forget it. I remember it was against the Bills. He had 5 touchdowns in a single game. That man was going super saiyan.
Maybe I can preoccupy my child for a while. Maybe not. I swear he was hungry. All right.
You don't want that.
All right, all news. Let's do injury news.
Injury news.
Ooh, Jamar Gibbs, good to go for week 1.
That's an interesting pickup, man, because Montgomery is going to be the guy who takes all those within 5-10 yards. He's going to be the poacher. I had Gibbs last year, and I was pissed. He has the breakaway sprint speed, receiving, but he's not the power back that's going to get you in that goal line formation. So we'll see how he is this year.
Okay. There are a lot of weapons over there, so that'll be interesting to see. As far as touches, as far as, runs, I know he might not be the one punching it in, but how about getting us some points on the board? You think it's going to be anywhere near what we would hope?
I mean, yeah, definitely. He's still going to get some crazy screen calls. He'll probably have at least one for like 30-plus yards because he's fast as hell. But we'll see if he can make it count when people need a 6 from him instead of a catch. Make it a touchdown. Help out the people that have you in fantasy.
For reals. Looks like Dallas is good to go. He's not on the injury report. Romeo Dobbs is limited currently. Interesting how that's going to play out if they do or don't put him in that game in Brazil.
Jameson Williams says he wants to lead the league in TDs. Oh, Lord. Good luck with that one.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Ooh, Marshawn Lloyd, too, did not practice.
He's fine.
I believe so. I feel like the hand and the hamstring type of thing. Same thing with McCaffrey's calf. He's gonna be fine.
No, he's not gonna play a single game.
Jeez, go away. All y'all haters. That guy probably has the most haters just talking about how he's gonna be injured like 24/7.
It's because that was his entire career, but he proved that was wrong last year.
Which is great.
Yeah,
I love that.
no, I love the guy. He's crazy.
He was like, and he almost had the number 1 place. He tied for the touchdowns consecutively, right? In a game?
I believe you're right. Was it like 13?
Something. It was actually it had to be like 18. It was over a season. Yeah, it was over a single season.
I remember seeing that. It said if you put $10 on him and then let it ride through the whole thing, you'd have like freaking $400,000.
What do you mean? Oh, like last year?
Yeah, like when he started the streak.
Dang.
Like, that's absurd.
Let it ride until that one game. That is wild. Well, we will see CMC, so don't worry if you guys have CMC drafted as the number 1 guy like I do.
Oh, yeah, he'll be good to go.
I feel bad I'm eating my kids' food. Oh, Mr. Watson here is going to return to practice, so shouldn't have any problems with him. Quentin Jefferson returns. Okay. He should be D. That's a D-line guy.
D-line.
Joey Bosa not wearing club on hand Monday. I mean, if you are a believer in the Bosas, that guy's going to be a difference maker. In that
Bosa
team.
Stays injured, though. That's the only downside with him. Nick is more durable, but they're both beasts. Yeah. Joey's always found a way to get hurt, unfortunately.
But he still plays with the club. Now he's taking it off. Marquise Brown did not practice Monday. We all know what's going out with that guy.
Minor. I think that ship has sailed, but we'll see.
What?
No, Trevor's Joey Bosa.
Oh, yeah, no, that is, I don't see that one coming out.
Maybe like 2 years ago was definitely a possibility.
Yeah, not anymore. Ricky Pearsall, as we were talking about earlier, placed on non-football injury list. We appreciate you as he recovers from his gunshot wound. I love it, but right now I think they're gonna be okay, unless magically everyone gets injured. Then they're gonna need him desperately.
Yeah, should be good.
Ooh, Josh Downs' ankle is progressing well in his recovery. This should be interesting.
Yeah, that's a very
He's up in the air for week
degree.
1 right now too.
Injured by your own safety.
Yeah, wow. Who do you fire at that point?
You don't fire anyone. You just let it be known that you're an idiot. But the safety that did tackle him just got named a starter because he's a beast. So you can't be too mad.
Sheesh. Lockett's going to play, it says. Sheen Ali's going to play. Mark Andrews is not on injury report for Thursday, so he will be reporting to that game. Ooh, more of the Chiefs players that are practicing are going to be in practice. Ooh, how many more injuries we got going on, guys? Man, so many injuries coming through from hamstrings. But
it's week
they're
1.
They're going to practice.
Yeah.
They're going to practice. They're going to practice. Jalen Waddle set to practice. Tyreek set to practice.
Like 99% of everyone you'll see on this questionable injury report is going to play.
Yeah, Puka Nacua. Kool-Aid McKinstry, baby.
I wanted him so bad in the draft. He's going to be really good. And just what a name.
Kool-Aid McKinstry. I know. Ooh, expected to play in season opener.
Who?
Brock.
Yeah, I can't read anything on your screen.
It's okay.
My eyes are horrible.
Hopkins will be out.
Really? That's surprising.
Yeah. Hopeful he could play in the season opener, but
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Calvin Ridley is going to be the target then.
It'll be very interesting to see. Going through, it looks like I'm losing interest on any of my players. AJ Dillon plays on season ending. We already know that.
AJ Dillon's awful.
Del Beckham, we already know this. And we should be just about caught up with everybody. Beautiful.
Right.
Transitioning over, guys, if you do have your picks in and you need a little bit of help, let's see what's going on in the waivers. Now, as I like to have fun with it here on Fantasy Pros again, they do not sponsor me whatsoever, but
Yet.
But I'm here using this generous information that they have, like waiver wire pickups and advice for week 1. So I picked out some of the guys that I thought would be interesting to look at. A Denver Bronco running back right now.
He's going to be the number 1 back
100%
by week 3.
So it's interesting to think about how B Weeks is talking about him being the number 1 back by week 3. Considering his backup involvement in the preseason. He had the most snaps through the first 2 drives when starting in week 2 of the preseason game. So he's got what we need. I mean, if you guys are in a shit situation at any time, looking throughout this week 1, this is basically for your 12-man, 10 or 12-man, because obviously if you got an 8-man squad,
yeah, you don't need waiver wires.
You don't need waiver wires. So this is for your 10 to 12-man squads. So we're looking at some possible pickups, some possible changes as well. That was one of my running back options. Running back option number 2 was Dallas Cowboys
Ugh.
I know. Well, it's going to be interesting because he's going to fight Ezekiel Elliott, right, in the back. Well, Zeke is coming from, obviously, a atrocious season. So we'll really be interested to see how everything plays out with everyone. I don't know how heavily they're going to rely on their backs. Because obviously they're going to give Dak a money deal, and they're going to want to just keep throwing the fucking ball.
Here's $70 million a year for you to put up great numbers and then fail when it matters.
Yeah, it's when it matters. But interesting comes to the days of Sean McVay and Karen Williams expected to see punt returns this season. It remains unclear. The Cowboys' backfield will pan out this season, but it's possible.
Yeah, I don't know how
So-
I feel about them putting their running back number 1 as their punt returner, especially having him in my fantasy league is kind of nerve-wracking, but we'll see.
And that's going to be an interesting thing for even on most teams on
Mhm.
how even seeing who your squad is going to be putting back there.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you're gonna want someone like maybe Jordan Mason to be back there, because as obviously you've seen in his career that he can get the job done and he is a good runner. He is also going to be sitting right behind CMC, I believe now.
Yep.
Because Elijah Mitchell with his injury, season-ending injury, sad enough.
They're going to put Josh Dobbs as your punt returner.
That would be hilarious. Wow. That'd be wild.
He's going to run it to one side and then throw it cross field.
Oh, that would be lit. Yeah, just no forward laterals, guys. For some reason, y'all be like on those forward laterals, and I'm like, isn't the whole goal to not throw it backwards? If they wouldn't have got that forward lateral, they might have got that touchdown on that last preseason game. Not that it mattered, but the Raiders, you know what I'm saying? They had to beat the Raiders. Anywho, if you don't already have some Jordan Mason, he's a good guy to have. Especially, let's just say that CMC gets, a little tired, or someone gets him and gives him a stinger. Obviously, you're going to have some running back kind of come in, and guess who's going to be sitting in that spot? You don't even know where they're going to be. They could be on the 5, they could be on the 2, they could be on the 1. He punched in 1 last year, I think, because CMC landed on his head. And then it was either Mitchell or Mason that punched it in because they were on the 1-yard line.
Landed on his head.
Remember that? You remember that? He was coming through. And
I saw him. I remember him did that with the 74-yard run, and then they took him out for one play, and the next play was a freaking touchdown.
And that play was a touchdown, exactly.
It's so unfortunate.
That's why I was like, damn, bro. Every touch, every point counts, especially in fantasy.
Yeah.
Switching on over to some wide receivers, we got some more Cowboys.
Oh, Brandon Cooks.
Cooks.
That man's washed. Horrible.
Yeah. So B-Week says don't pick him up.
Do not.
Do not pick up Brandon Cooks.
I was so
waiver wire
desperate for a wide receiver last year in one of my leagues. I made the unfortunate decision to pick him up. I think he got me like 2 games that he broke 20, and then the others he was like, oh yeah, here's like 5 points. Ugh, it's disgusting.
Yeah, he was, I don't know. Yeah, he was projected out and did an interesting drive-through of that week. Wow, yeah, 1 point here.
1 point
12,
here.
7. So it looks like he was definitely all over the place, and nothing really started to take fold until maybe like week 10, where he got like 23.3, which was pretty wild.
Trevor with the puns over here saying he's cooked.
Oh. Well, let's get him out of here.
The clap?
No, I'm just kidding.
There you go. There you
Yeah. What about some Mike Williams over here from the New York Jets?
Fire. As long as he stays healthy. That's
Signed
been
a 1-year deal worth $15 million.
Yeah, that's been his thing the last like 2 or 3 years. He's a really good wide receiver, but can't stay healthy.
Well, as we do have that knee expected to be available for the season opener against the 49ers, I would suggest that they sit him the fuck down because you don't want to go against us. And he is also working back from a torn ACL and expected to be a deep threat for Aaron Rodgers throughout the season. You ain't going to be a deep threat.
Hey, man.
I got Travarius Ward back there, baby.
Who? Your secondary is almost as washed as the Colts, man. You can't say you have good secondary.
Yeah,
Has always been the Niners' downfall.
You're not wrong. I know our secondary has some work to do. There's nothing I can do about it now. They keep praising Javarius Ward for whatever. So if he keeps sticking white on rice and getting some picks, one side of the field is covered. The other side, we'll see what happens.
Wide open.
Maybe. Well, let's see how his projections matched up from the year before as well. Ooh, look at that. Just 3 games.
Yep.
18. Look at that, 18.1.
Yeah, I was watching that game because I had him. That's why I needed wide receivers last year, because all mine got hurt.
Doubled what he was actually projected to have. So, again, a good waiver wire pickup possibly again in your 10 to 12-man league.
Saying the Niners have the best secondary in years. I'll believe when I see it. We shall see.
Compared to their secondaries, like of previous years, I would say.
Well, yeah, I believe
yeah.
it. The last 2 or 3 years, your secondary has been pretty abysmal.
Aside from like probably like this year or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about our Green Bay Packer right here?
Dontavian Wicks. He's not bad, especially if Dobbs doesn't play.
That is true, because Dobbs is currently,
But Christian Watson's a lot better, but I saw he was questionable to start the season, but he's probably fine now.
No, he should be okay. I don't think there's any other news on him right now. Wicks caught the deep ball from Jordan Love in the third play of the game. He's coming off a strong rookie season and looking to earn an immediate role, which remains unlikely.
Yeah, well, Reed is still really good, too.
Crowded wide receiver room in the Green Bay heading into the season.
Watson, Reed,
so he's definitely one of those easy pickups, and you're just going to hold him to hope, I guess, because I couldn't see anything else kind of coming in that could potentially give you any idea.
Yep.
Huh, I love it. They have starting. Yeah, this cute. Oh, wow, you could just put everybody here, huh? Oh.
Well, that's if he plays, though, but I'm sure he will.
I just wanted to mess with it and see what happens.
That's funny.
I know. Should I play or should I not? All right. Rounding off, we got 2 tight ends.
Tight end / QB /
tight
running
end
back.
/ QB / running back / Taysom motherfucking Hill, bro. How do you feel about Taysom Hill?
He's the Mormon Tim Tebow. He's really good, but we'll see if he gets utilized. Again, you got to remember, this is like the worst O-line in the entire league.
So this is wild. So his projections of last year, and I think I had him for a little bit, and you could see how he has this little bit of like take that they're gonna like, yeah, well, let's use him. Let's stop using him.
Yep.
Let's use him. Yeah, let's use him. So it's interesting to see at what points that they were like, or what games, and who was injured in these games that they decided.
Derek Carr was injured. That's why.
To probably, to use him. I mean, as a QB position, he's only good for like wildcat stuff. Besides that,
Zach Wilson. Oh God, he's the Cougar dude, right? I'm pretty positive that's him. He's like having sex with his mom's friends.
Jeez.
I mean, insane.
It's okay. Bestiality's okay.
Oh, whoa.
Taysom Hill took 5 carries for 21 yards and a touchdown in the Saints' loss against the 49ers. Ooh, what an interesting.
When was that?
The first one or the second one? The second
preseason
game, I believe. No, the first one. What? Second one. Or second one. Let's go with that. Yeah, his mom is smoking hot too. You guys are funny. Talk about people's moms. Good Lord. Shield your ears.
Hey, your mom's hot.
Last but not least, if you don't already have used some Cade Otton.
Cade Otton. If that's not the most BYU name I've ever heard.
That's hilarious. Well, this guy is going to be sitting as a good tight end, I feel like, and a good check down man, I feel, in that scheme with this guy's just going crazy in that scheme with Baker. What do
Yeah.
you?
No,
What do you
he
think?
found him a few times last year, man. He had some decent games. But we'll see if he gets utilized. I feel like every dump off pass is going to go to White, which I'm completely okay with. And then any actual target downfield is going to be either Godwin or Evans. Otten is just that guy who's just going to find a little hole in the end zone and steal himself a touchdown.
That would be good. Or that check down. Holding the pass rush and then breaking off and then boom, check down and then
A
there's
little
10
bit of
yards.
a George Kittle-esque.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Probably not as good as a blocker as George Kittle, though.
It's not, well, I mean, you can all learn. You can always learn. It looks like he did put up some games where he got some 7-pointers. He got a 17-pointer there. Got another 7-pointer there. A little bit better than an overall average of just 5 throughout.
Yeah, I think anything over like 10 to 12 for a tight end is good.
Crazy.
There's only a
numbers.
few tight ends that are going to give you like plus 20, I'd say.
Oh, yeah, we know who that is.
Well, I mean, George Kittle is either going to give you 2 points or 28 points, and there's nothing in between. That's why I did not get him this year, because I've had him 2 years in a row. He's either going to block and do absolutely nothing, or just have, because that game they played in Mexico, man, like, oh my God, he had like, I think 30 or 31 points. Then the next game he had 5. It's like, all right. It's like, I'm done with this. It's going to be like a boom or bust complete every single week for him.
You're not wrong. I believe it, and I see it all the time. And, I mean, what can you do?
Well, I'm not hating. He's just a great blocker, and you guys have CMC, so it makes sense.
This guy's just enjoying himself.
Or when Debo is going to be the running back.
The wide back, baby. Debo wide back.
Call me wide back.
All right, guys, we're back to the beginning of how we first started today's stream, and that was me and B Weeks have our fantasy football, any player we want.
Yes.
Versus each other. Now, this is our week 1, and last year, I believe I probably beat Brian more than he beat me.
Lies.
And we
Impossible.
terribly fell off, and you can blame me. But this year, it's a new year, baby. We're starting out fresh, even.
Who do you
So
think
glad I cleaned my
will be
floors.
the first pick?
So, B Weeks will have the first pick in this 2024 season.
Me?
Remember, we are going to have one A1 steak sauce wide receiver, one sleeper receiver, one A1 steak sauce running back, and one sleeper running back, tight end of your choice, flex of your choice, defense of your choice, and kicker of your choice. Obviously, QB as well. So we will start with B Weeks here.
Well, you already know who my QB is going to be, so that's
Jesus.
that's not even a surprise to anyone. I can't see what you're typing, but I like it.
How you spell Richardson? What is it? It's not. What's his first name?
Anthony. Just put AR.
A Richardson. I probably spelled it wrong. Did I spell it wrong?
It's just Richardson. Come on. Half of your name is that. A T? What?
Richardson.
Oh, my good Lord.
All right.
Who is your QB?
I'm having a hard time with my child next to me. You're fine. Relax, buddy. Wow. QB1. Anyone. Oh, that's right. Let's see the matchups. We're going to have to go with Joe Cool, bro.
For real? You gonna pick Eminem?
I know. I know.
His pick on the Sleeper app is still Eminem, and it's hilarious.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Sleeper always changes profile pictures. Last year, Travis Kelce was Taylor Swift for like a month. So do I, Trevor. So do I.
I hope he doesn't.
Shut up. Hey, we still have Joe Flacco.
Oh, yeah, huh. That's interesting.
You got the old man teaching him the ways.
All right, B-Weeks.
Who did you pick for your QB?
Joe Burrow.
Oh, okay, yeah, duh.
Said Eminem.
Eminem, yeah. Oh no. Slim Brady. I hate that so much. Oh, running back number 1. Obviously, I want to pick JT, but I'm actually going to... I think Derrick Henry is going to go off. I'll do Derrick Henry.
Some Derrick Henry here.
I don't want to do the obvious CMC because that's very obvious. Derrick Henry is just going to be insane this year. I'm assuming you're getting CMC.
No.
No. So the next one is sleeper running back.
Oops, I put yours on wide receiver.
How dare you?
I think I spelled Henry wrong.
Bro, what do you mean?
Henry. Extra E
Oh, my Lord.
in Henry.
You are holding a child, so I'll let it slide.
Okay. I always keep putting in the wrong spot. Yeah, we're just going to go CMC.
CMC.
Can't not, bro. You can't not. All right. RB2 or wide receiver 1?
I'll do running back number 2. I'll do Saquon. He's also going to have a crazy year. He's going to take all of Jalen Hurts' little 1-yard touchdowns. I feel like Jalen Hurts' fantasy stock is going to go way down this year just because of Saquon. And it's going to be hilarious.
Ooh.
I think they're the Friday night game.
Zayden's going crazy. Dang. That's tough right there, I tell you what.
What are you looking to see who has him or how to spell his name?
No, I was just looking at who I want to look at. As a sleeper.
Sleeper?
Oh, we're going to throw me some Cleveland running back.
Ford?
Yes, sir.
He's good. He's going to be lead back for sure until Nick Chubb can actually get out of the wheelchair.
It's going to be interesting to see what they do against Dallas, though, too. So
Yeah, the Dallas's defense has always been tough to run on, but we shall see.
Oh, it's Cleveland. Cleveland. Run forward right there. Cleveland.
Jordan Mason's sleeper, dear Lord.
Here we go, baby.
Wide receiver number 1. I'm going to go with Tyreek. Just don't let him near your woman.
It's like that.
This man has like 5 different women pregnant right now. It's actually impressive.
Zayden goes, ah.
Who you picking?
This one's a tough battle. This one is a tough battle. There's a lot of beautiful men on that board. There's a lot of good wide receivers. There are some top dogs. There are some good choices. There are some bad choices. Tyreek Hill is going to be hit a lot of the times. Who's the number 2 is going to be hit all the time, too. Damn. Some Jamar Chase on the Patriots. That'd be a good combo.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to be around? Who's going to do it? Jefferson? Damn. You QB? I'm scared. I can't do that yet. I think we're going to dance on the graves because the Lions-Rams reunion again. They're just going to throw it to Amon-Ra.
Amon-Ra.
So we're going to need me some Amon-Ra St. Brown. Amon-Ra St. Brown for Detroit. Mr. B. Weeks.
Is it wide receiver 2?
Wide receiver 2.
Ooh. I don't want to take the easy Justin Jefferson because that'd just be kind of stupid. As much as it pains me to say, I feel like Nico Collins is going to torch the secondary of my beloved Colts. So let's go Nico Collins.
Okay, all right.
I hope I'm wrong, obviously, but we shall see.
I'm just
That
straight
man-
feeding this kid.
That man was torching us in the last game of the season last year. Oof. That first play, 75-yard touchdown. Like, all right, well, that's fantastic. Just what we needed. The only small upside
I'll
was that
give
he
you
was
just
on my
what I
fantasy
need.
team. So I was
Sorry.
like, all right, I just got 12.5 points instantly. That's cool, I guess. Or something like that.
And he's on
Probably
Texas
more.
now, huh?
He's always been on Texas.
Sorry.
Shut up, Trevor.
There we are.
They're there. They just don't like showing up.
Boom. Who's the receiver? Pickett or Pickens? Pickens.
Pickens. Not Kenny Pickett.
I guess Pickens, right?
Yeah, just pick ENS.
Yeah, George Pickens.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, yes, sir.
User.
That's my wide receiver right there. That guy's gonna have a good connection between the two.
I mean, we'll see if Russell can actually throw the ball. He's probably going to get sacked 8 times. Man loves to hold on to useless drives.
If that is the case, they should sell him immediately.
Steelers country. Let's ride.
I'm dead. Here we go. Tight end.
Tight end. I'm going to go with Kincaid. That man's going to be the only receiver on the entire Bills team. Keon Coleman's bad. Who else is a receiver on that team? Knox, but he's not going to be the tight end number 1. I think Kincaid's going to have an insane year. I'm also not trying to do the most obvious picks.
You're not wrong. I understand that. Yeah. As far as tight end wise, ooh.
Oh, you know you want to say Kittle.
The problem with that is like,
Hit or miss.
yeah.
And then there's the old man Kelsey.
No.
Continues to do well, but he's getting up there. Will he be the next album for Taylor Swift?
Oh my God, no. I'm gonna go with Saman. Let's see what happens.
Oof. Really? All right. Interesting.
You know, that could end up being like a terrible move.
He's going to get you like 6 points.
Probably less. Yeah, maybe even less. I don't know. All right. What about a flex, senor?
Rashid White, for sure. Oh, yeah. I mean, what? His brother, Kelsey's brother, just signed that massive deal for the podcast. I think both of them did, actually. It was like, I think it was like 40 certain million, if not more.
Bro, that's the way to do it.
Man, you have a podcast. Where's your $40 million?
I didn't get to be a NFL star. I am starting from dirt.
Dirt. Flex. Who shall be your flex?
Who's going to get the TDs? Who?
Damn, it was 100 million? Whew.
Wow.
You got a small loan of $1 million.
Eventually. Not today, but eventually. We'll get it.
I'll take a small loan of $50 million. Who is it?
Jonathan Taylor.
Oh. Yeah, I like it a lot. I didn't want to pick him for obvious reasons because I'm such a homer. But, he's going to feast this year, bro.
I'll be excited. I think that one's going to be one that's going to make up for the K-Dotton.
Dude, he's such a lock.
All right, senor. Defense.
Ooh. Go back to the matchups, will you? I can kind of see. I'm going to go Buffalo. Because the Cardinals are still the Cardinals.
You really think that the Buffalo's D is going to be that guy?
Definitely not. Actually, I feel like the Bills' defense is pretty awful this year, but this is also Arizona's offense we're talking about. Watch, I'm going to get like negative 10 points for my defense.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
I'd be pretty upset.
Honestly, all these matchups with this like defenses that play against each other are really solid.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Wow. I don't even. Who's going to stop who and why?
I was thinking about the Bears' defense just because the Titans are terrible, but I don't know, man. The Bears' defense is questionable. He's saying Niners, obviously.
He is. He's saying the San Francisco 49ers.
Well, yeah, of course, but, you know.
I'm going to do it, baby. San Francisco.
Oh.
I have to. He's yelling it. Bro, who put you in charge of that?
You did. I told you it was a bad idea.
I love it. All right, who's your kicker, baby?
I'll go with Tucker. Why not? Is that the game in Brazil? No, it's not, huh? Whatever. That'd be Butker then, I think. Maybe. Who knows?
Ooh. That's not a bad idea, actually.
Butker.
Butker.
That's what Clay said when he didn't get the contract. Butker.
Butker.
That hurt me to say. Ooh.
Justin
I love
Tucker
you, Clay.
versus Butker on the other side.
The Opera Man? What?
Opera Man.
Is he a opera singer? Huh. Isn't Butker the one that got canceled for hating women or some shit this offseason?
I don't know.
I'm
You're
pretty
making
sure
me
that is
not want to
him.
pick him up at the moment. Just because I just want to like go into battle against you.
I'm pretty sure he said like women should just stay at home and have kids and like not do anything.
That's unfortunate.
It's pretty terrible, but you know.
We're still gonna have to go with him as a kicker.
So you hate women. I see how it is.
He does.
He does.
I don't even know what Kansas City is, so I just put can.
Can.
Let's put can. B Weeks with the
Missouri.
first round pick goes with Anthony Richardson
Yes.
and his 2 running backs to join. We have Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley.
Ooh.
His wide receivers, Tyreek Hill and Nico Collins. His flex, Dalton Kincaid. I'm sorry, his tight end, Dalton Kincaid. His flex, Rashad White. The Bills' defense, and Justin Tucker as the kicker.
Fire.
Rich is going to round out his squad with Joe Burrow's Eminem, Joe Burrow.
Slim
as
Brady.
the quarterback. Slim Brady. Wide receiver 1, CMC, obviously. And, I'm sorry, running back 1, CMC. Running back 2, Jerome Ford. Amon-Ra St. Brown and George Pickens for my 1 and 2 wide receivers. Cade Otton, which is probably a terrible pick for a tight end. Jonathan Taylor as a flex, as a stolen pick. San Francisco's defense and Harrison Butker's kicking the shit out of women. I didn't mean saying that.
Oh, my goodness.
Those are our squads that'll go against each other for week 1. We will be back next Tuesday to show you the results and to see the results of everyone else's week 1 projections. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for being in the chat with us, Trevor, Riyadh. You guys have a wonderful rest of your guys' night. You have anything else to say, B Weeks, before we head out?
Will the Niners be 0-1 or 1-0? What do you think? What do you think?
They're going to win.
They're going to win.
They're going to win.
Yeah, the Colts going to win. And no, CMC would not be the best receiver on the Colts. You are smoking crack.
Lots of crack, guys.
All the crack rock. But yeah, shout out to the Colts. Stay healthy. That's all I can ask.
All right, Zayden's going to say bye, too, as well, guys. You guys take it easy and enjoy your night.
Yeah, buddy.